What's good, Joshy girl? Hold on, let me see. Girl, listen. I hope his sun ain't all in y'all eye. Is it in y'all eye? Do I need to turn y'all a little bit? Let me see. Hold on. Let me listen. Y'all just gonna get the real raw. Yeah, baby, y'all gonna get raw. Y'all like my little Walmart dress? I had bought this from Walmart when I started wearing dresses. And you know I was in a little tomboy era once upon a time. So I was in like I was just experimenting with dresses, bitch. I ain't know how to fucking buy a dress. You know what I'm saying? And then at the time I was probably a little heavier and it was giving real Kato's and Simply Fashion. Anyway, only old hoes know about Simply Fashion. Oh wait, let me get y'all. This little me in the background. Child. I be avoiding hanging up cameras. I'm talking about cameras. I be avoiding hanging up pictures and shit because I don't want to I want it to be perfect the first time I try. I don't want my mics to be covered up. I want it to be perfect, the picture to be perfect. The first time, do I look big right here, y'all? It's my knees, y'all. Shit, god dog. I don't know if I like this setup, but yo, well. But I want it to be perfect the first time I put the picture up. The first time I hang the picture up. And if I gotta make 2-3 hoes, no. So until I run across or actually search for something that I could just put up there without having to drill and hammer, pictures will not be on the wall. Cause a part of me wants to go back in the day, just tape that shit up there and then maybe put like a little design or something around it, like a little board or somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What I was saying before that is, I forgot what the hell I was saying before that. I had it in my mind at first. But anyways, what's good, Josh? Your girl Isha back at you with another little one too, honey. Yes, and today I got me some beans. Child, I got off work yesterday at 5. Got home about 6. Maybe 6. I don't know why I got home a little later than usual. Well, I left. Well, anyway. So, because I'm going to fuck around and forget for real again. The bitch cannot digress. Y'all, dog. Anyway, so I said, you know what? I'm going to soak these beans before I go to work because I went to work at 9. And I got off at 5. Come on, 9 to 5. So I had soaked my beans right before I left. And I said 8 hours. They should be good. So, bitch, I came back, got my little broth. This is all veggie. Bean. I got a little onion in there, a little a base broth. Then my seasonings. You know, I gotta have a little bit of that, this, that. And my little piece of seasoning. And y'all see, bitch, that bitch seasoned. Do you hear me? Good northern bean. So this was my dinner yesterday. So it's my little leftover piece. And right now it's 12:31 p.m. So this is like, is this lunch? Hey y'all, it's been a minute, dog. It's been a minute, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm all over the place right now. And then I made a little cornbread. I just followed the instructions on the cornmeal container. It's real proper light skin, but that's okay. It's okay. It's good. I think yesterday when I first tried it, because I started eating this shit like it was cake. You know, motherfucker be needing something sweet after they eat and stuff. So I had ooh wait, y'all. Jeez Louise, look at that motherfucker. God damn. So I had followed the instructions on the box. That was for me. I come first. And somebody try to tell me, oh, because you for self. I am for self. Well, who else am I going to be for? I come first before anybody. I don't give a damn. Don't come before such and such and so and so? I come first. In my life, I come first. In your life, whoever comes first, okay. In my life, I come first. Like, what the fuck? But I followed the ingredients or the recipe, and it was cute. I put 2 eggs instead of 1. I made it in a cast iron. I also got red peppers and onions in here and a little celery flake. I love that celery taste. Well, I just like that little piece of juice. I want to make like little bowls, little cornbread bowls, and then put the bean in there like a little hors d'oeuvre. I don't be stealing my idea, goddammit. My creativity. Shoot. But it wasn't as moist as I wanted it to be. But once it started to set, I don't know, once the munchies started to kick in. But yes, y'all. Happy Wednesday, honey. Oh, boy. I'm finna quit playing with that. I'm finna quit playing with it. It's all in my nail. Do y'all be getting food out your nail? Like if your fingers is clean and stuff. You know you just washed your hands real good and thorough, got up under there. You know what I'm saying? I think my nails is pretty, hold on, let me look. Look, I was saying, hold on, let me look. I know my nails, I feel like my nails is pretty clean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scratched my ass. Y'all, why I seen this guy? Okay. Number 1. 4 months, no job. I just started back working, y'all. And that ain't really been the reason why I haven't been making videos. I don't know. Because you would think, bitch, 4 months. Just in the crib. Like, I had a whole fucking COVID session in this motherfucker. Without the COVID, a bitch just didn't have a job. From February to June, no fucking job. And that's a damn story in itself. But I knew it was coming. I knew the shit was coming. So I didn't sweat it. And I also didn't sweat it. It wasn't no panic. It wasn't no depression. It wasn't no, oh my God, what am I gonna do? No, because since COVID, low key since before COVID, but since COVID, the whole March 2020, I've been setting myself up to, if something were to happen, bitch, I got at least a year's worth. Depending on that COVID time, my rent was cheap. This time around, A girl got mortgage. You hear me? Bitch, I got churn and grandchildren. A motherfucker asked me, do I got kids? Bitch, yes. I got a house, a home, a car, and they have grandchildren. Insurance, light, water, and them motherfuckers got great grandchildren. Cause goddamn Wi-Fi and phone and this, that, and the third. Yeah, bitch, I got kids, ho. But not the kind you got. So, since then, I had been just setting myself up. And this guy I used to work with, younger than me, probably a few years younger than me, I'm not sure, at the time. And this was probably 2018 into 2019. 18, yeah. Yep, 18 into 2019. He had said something. And it basically was like, you always got to I don't know what we was talking about. It was something financial. I don't know what it was, but this piece of advice. He said, yeah, you always got to set yourself up. You always got to have an emergency fund and whoop, whoop, whoop. And I've heard this before, but I don't know what it was that day that made me take heed to that. And I always keep that right here in my mind somewhere. It wasn't back here. It was always somewhere up there. And I was like, damn. And for him to be, quote unquote, younger than me, I'm just like, you know what? For him to be mature in that way or thinking that way at his age, and when I was that age, I wasn't thinking that way. And at the age I was then, I wasn't necessarily thinking that way. But I couldn't say I was living check to check. Like, I had a boyfriend and shit. I ain't gonna say I was living check to check, but I wasn't necessarily saving money, if it makes sense. Like, not intentionally saving money. So, since COVID, or since that time, and then into COVID, I was like, you know what? I've never experienced, ain't nobody experienced this shit like that. Like, nigga, hold on, let me lock in. Because if this relationship ends, and it did, bitch. If the relationship ends, I'm still on my own. If anything were to happen to my funds and my finances, the apartment is gone. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, hold on. Isha girl, you lock in. You lock in and make sure you good. And since then, I just been making sure I'm good. However, you know, I just been saving. So at this time, in February, early February, when the job lost me, because I don't lose no job, bitch. The job loses me. I don't give a fuck if I'm terminated from the from the company, bitch. You lost me, ho, because you never found another. While I was there, you didn't find nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you think when I'm gone, bitch, you gonna find somebody, ho? Nah. So when the job lost me, I was prepared to take a year off, no work. Not working, just off in a budget, and this, that, and the third. And I kind of sort of did. But then I didn't, because I got bored. I got bored, not bored, but it was like, it's so different when you try to create a routine and then having a set routine. Like, not even a routine, a routine. It's more so like, bitch, I can afford not to go to work because I could have just got a little part-time gig. You know what I'm saying? Because if I started, I DoorDashed a little bit. I said, my dimples, baby, my car's already up in age. I can't be out here in these streets fucking around, and I'm trying to budget. You know what I'm saying? I'm not DoorDashing for gas money, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I didn't need the money. But I just wanted to, if I had a little pocket change, I ain't got to worry about dipping into the savings or to the necessity funds. So, I did a little DoorDash. I sold a few plates. But it was like, with a job, it's something you got something to do every day. I didn't want to go through that hustle and bustle shit when it came to selling plates. Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to do that and then just start my business, my meal prep business, which is still in the works. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I had to just redirect a lot of shit. Once, like, that 4 months of solitude, because y'all know I really don't fuck with nobody. Like, that one homegirl, we ain't talked because it was look, we ain't been talking, or I haven't been really reaching out because it was a few things she said that I was just kind of like, you know what, I don't need that in my life. So just people in my area, it was really only one person I was talking to that knew what I was going. Outside of the people at the job, like, I still communicate with them every now and again because them was my niggas. You know what I'm saying? It was my homies for real. Like, you know how they say don't befriend your coworkers? It was really my OGs, dog. I love me some them. But outside of the coworkers at the job, only one person knew I didn't have a job. Well, two. The lady that does my hair, which I'm finna go get a retie now, cause bitch, I said something gotta give, bitch. I still gotta get these reties done, ho. I have a hairstyle that needs to be tended to until I learn to do it. You know what I'm saying? Which I will be learning. But it was just like I was just cutting off a lot of shit out of my life. A lot of shit, a lot of people. I quit smoking weed, cold turkey. Cause bitch, it had to go. And that's how I know it wasn't addiction. I wasn't addicted to the weed. I think it's just muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just, it's like how people smoke cigars. You just not inhaling it. I don't know what it is about reefer. But, if you smoke, you know. But everybody smoke for different reasons. I wasn't smoking to cope. Subconsciously, maybe. I don't know. But I think it was just, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. We're not getting into that. But I had quit smoking. I had cut motherfuckers off. Just kind of with no contact. Except for this one person. And he's the only one that knew, like, my situation. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, probably like 2 months in, maybe, we had stopped communicating as much as we were that first couple months without the job. So, that was that on that. And then, so, when it's just you and yourself, me and myself, then I had to redirect. I was reading more. Just kind of focusing on me, trying to create a routine. Because it's like when you got something to do every day, that is a great routine. So being since I have a dot. People have circles. I have a dot, you know what I'm saying? Especially outside of family, the people that I consider family. I have a dot. Like, I don't have a circle. I don't have this big circle right now. So when you have something to do every day, i.e. go to work, bitch, life is good. And life was good without me having something to do. Like, I was able to do whatever the fuck I wanted. If I wanted to catch a flight, I wouldn't have missed no money. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my shit tight. So I said, if I did want to do something, I got this money that I'm able to do it with. You know what I'm saying? And then I was thinking of, I'm always looking for a solution, trying to create a solution. So that's where okay, let's just try to work for self. I didn't go that long into the trying to create, because I'm looking to create a professional perfection when it comes to my business ventures, or whatever else. And whatever else. So I felt like I was rushing it, trying to sell plates. And I was doing it just to make money. I wasn't doing it to let people know, like, hey, I do this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? Selling plates, it was not aligning. It didn't align with where I see my businesses. You know what I'm saying? So I said, nah, I can't do it. So I just kind of had to redirect. Because I made a Facebook page. I had did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I was door to door selling. Passing out flyers. Like, all right, I got this coming this Friday to Sunday. And that's not, and I commend all the motherfucking, and I've been seeing a lot of that Facebook Marketplace reviews. I've been seeing a lot of them, and I commend them people that's cooking out their houses. I never cared to cook out my house. Even during COVID, I thought I toyed with the thought, but I was like, what am I doing it for? What am I doing it for? And it was always just doing it for money. It wasn't to get my name out there, like, no, because I want to do things right. You know what I'm saying? I commend people that start from their house and then go into brick and mortar or whatever. I commend them, but I don't know if that was necessarily my start. But then again, I can't say. I didn't stay long enough but I also wasn't turning a profit. You know what I'm saying? So it was hustling backwards. So I just kind of had to redirect. So I just sat back, no reefer smoke, girl, reading, watching shit that I felt like was, going to elevate me or just kind of help change my perspective on things. Then I had started putting in applications. 4 months later, it was about 3.5 months later, I put in this application and got the interview like an email the next day maybe. And it said, interview such and such, and I was like, well, hold on, bitch, how you know? You just gonna tell me I got an interview today? Type shit. Like the interview was just so direct. Not the interview, but the email was so direct. Like, all right, let's get you in for an interview now. And I'm like, well, damn, bitch, because I like to try to prepare. Because this was a role, like, I had tweaked my resume and all that shit. Like, I ain't lie, but I kind of, so I ended up getting this job, and third weekend, the job is a hot mess. It's not the job. The kitchen is a hot mess. And when I say hot mess, I mean the kitchen staff, everybody who is considered a part of the dining team, they should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. Because, bitch, if I was a health inspector, I'd have shut y'all ass down. Y'all ass have been shut down. So, that's that on that. However, I'm getting paid more than what I was getting paid at my last job. And my last job, I was there for about 4.5 years. Like my 5th year would have been in October this year. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. But yeah, yesterday, I ain't gonna say I got into it with the old bitch. Whoever mammy it is. But the old bitch got into it with me. And I just feel like people are, I need some juice in her too. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got this little taste of water. Don't worry about it. And beans is thick. That cornbread is softening it up. Shit done already got a little cold. Room temperature on me. Somebody granny, somebody mammy, and somebody daughter. She got it to, I don't even know how the fuck. People are emotionally immature. As soon as I walked in that first in the morning, as soon as I walked in, she was already telling me how, oh yeah, girl, because we was at the party and they asking me how old I was. I'm 54, who do school. Okay, bitch, beautiful. My mom's in her 50s. That's a beautiful thing. And she look good for 50. She can pass for younger. And she is youthful. But like I had told a guy that worked there, just listening to her talk, and this is just 3 months observation. 3 weeks observation. Listening to her talk, I said, she's young. This is what I said. I said it just like this. I did this. I said, she's young. He said, he got out because he old than the bitch too. I don't know. No one my age wants to work. No one younger than me wants to work. I don't know what it is, but okay, do your thing. I'm 21. Do your fucking thing. But the OGs is the ones holding down the job. The Gen, cause what's my mama? Gen X. The boomers to the X's. They the ones holding down the jobs. It's okay. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, we was talking about something. But I'm like, nigga, she's young. And I did it like this. What? She ain't young. I said I didn't say, I'm not saying she's young in age. I'm saying she's young up here. You look at what, you know what I'm saying? And his reaction he's lacking. Cause they both are, what's that word? Damn, what is that word? Like they both have arrested development of some sort. I hope I'm saying that in context. They both are lacking, but he's a little more mature than her. If they both 54 or they both in their 50s, he's a more mature 50. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I had said this like my first 7 days in, I had said this to him. Fast forward to today, Oh, yesterday, she was telling me whoop doo scoop and yeah, I done partied hard and like she lives for the weekend. Cause one day she had asked me, she was like, "Girl, what you doing on the weekend? What you doing?" Cause she was talking about, and you gave up your weekends, pertaining to the last job, and I was like, yeah, cause I can do the same stuff on a Monday or Tuesday, on a Wednesday, Thursday, that I could do on a Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. Like I'm not missing nothing because like, you know what I'm saying? So I already knew she was just off the back of that. So fast forward to yesterday, I was telling her, I was just learning the ropes because I had started in the front, like was training in the front, learning the ropes out there, then come to the back, learn the ropes back. I mean, back there. So she was like, so I'm just watching her work, but I had already peeped her in action the first few days. And I was just like, oh, I don't like it because I don't play about that kitchen. I don't play about that kitchen. So I'm watching her. All her shit is cross-contaminated. It look a mess back there. So yesterday was my first time actually working with her because I had been out in the front. So I'm looking. She got cinnamon. I don't know how you got cinnamon on the cheese, the onions, the tomatoes, because it's like a little deli setup. You know how you got that cold table, you got all your produce or whatever. It's like that. And I'm like, and you working like that? Okay. So she telling me how to party win and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So tell me about the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just watching her work. What you need help with out here? I'm just kind of shadowing you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to assist you in whatever you need. So she goes on to tell me how, yeah, because it really need to be 2 people up here because it's a lot going on and I got to do breakfast. I got to make lunch. I got to make soup. I gotta. But you so seasoned and you so this and the third in the industry. Bitch, you could have had that shit. But the first thing you talking about is, woo, I had too much partying. Mind you, the bitch had 3 days off. You ain't take one of them days to recover? And then for you to be up in age, bitch, you really, that partying shit should take a toll on you first day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you partied Saturday, that Sunday, you should have been recovering. And that Monday, you should have been recovering to prepare for work. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, I'm helping her, and then so she peeps that I'm on the line, and I'm just watching from, I'm just sensing. I can just sense the shit. So she walking around and she telling the director, yeah, too much partying, and she's one of them bitches that's gonna talk in circles. I peeped that day 1 too. I peeped this day 1. Like, bitch, you just gonna keep repeating yourself. So, an hour or so passed. And then the guys came in, the other cooks or the other kitchen help, because it's like 3-4 of them maybe. 1, 2, 3. It's about 3-4 of them. So they come in and they start getting to it. She get lost in the sauce. She want to tell everybody she see. She want to tell them about how she done partied hard and whoop the whoop whoop. And I'm just like, girl, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying, in my head, and they don't really give a fuck because they back here, they trying to get into what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You really in their way. Bitch, you in everybody's way, for real. With this bullshit ass conversation about your weekend. Didn't nobody even ask you how it went. You just telling them. I don't like a motherfucker that just tell people shit. So anyway, this little guy came in, and I'm like, I seen him. He was dicing tomatoes. He was helping the other guy out. I'm telling him, because I see this bitch, she goes over on the dishes. Mind you, the whole 3 weeks I done been here, bitch, you ain't even clean. You don't clean the table. How you gonna go wash dishes? Plates at that. Bitch, you not washing pots, pans, and the utensils you used. Bitch, you over here washing dishes. And going slow at that. Bitch, you might as well be hand washing the motherfuckers. How is you over here washing dishes when you got cinnamon in your cheese, you got egg residue and shit all over the place? Like, bitch, you really need to be cleaning this motherfucker. Throw this whole cold table in the damn dishwasher at this point. Cause it's a mess over here. But you talking about how you gotta do your soups and you gotta do your that, but you over here washing plates. Where does that make sense at? Cause I'm telling her, I'm like, well, okay, go do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You keep telling me how it need to be 2 people. So okay, now there's 2 people up here. Now you can go do what you do right quick, right fast. And then, but you sidetrack because you on Facebook. You trying to figure out why your post done posted 2 times. You telling everybody that you done party. You told us Friday that you was finna get it in. And then now you telling us Monday or Tuesday, whatever fucking day yesterday was. You telling us your first day back that you done partied hard. Bitch, we know. We know. And no one cares. Bitch, we trying to work. It's hustle and bustle. And you complaining about some shit. Because this is a lot. This is a 2-person job. But you ain't even doing it. Like, what the, I wasn't understanding what she was talking about. So I was like, okay. So I tell the little guy, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take you go wash the dishes. Cause and this is why I made this decision. First of all, bitch, you need to come over here and clean this table. Second of all, this nigga was a dishwasher to begin with and got thrown into a cook position. So, okay. And then I know he gonna knock his motherfucking dishes out. Cause he was over about 30 minutes, got the bitch nigga the sprayer and just he got the bitches out the way. This bitch was washing by hand, one by one. Washing the dishes. Like, girl, hold on here. Look, I need you. So I tell the dude, hey, just trade places with such and such. I'm gonna have her, you know what I'm saying, come over here and finish what she was doing. Or get started doing something other than bullshitting in this dish pit. So I'm like, hey, such and such finna wash his dishes while you come over here and finish the line. You know what I'm saying? Set up your line for success for your second shift or whatever the case. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna finish this right here though. But I'm like, no, he coming over here, he gonna do it. So you know what I'm saying? Insisting that, bitch, you stop doing it. You don't have to finish rinsing off this plate. Like, it's a problem that if you don't finish rinsing off his plate, like, it's just gonna stop the whole restaurant or whatever, the whole kitchen, if you don't finish. And so I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? He got it. You just come back and do your table. I'm saying it like this. Like, I'm not yelling. I'm not putting no bass in my voice. Bitch, I probably got a smell. I'm just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? He got it. So you can just, you know what I'm saying? Cause you need to say it better than me. Cause whoop, you ain't gonna say please. What do you mean say please? What the fuck you mean say please? I don't know where the fuck or how. I don't know I don't know what she heard or how she was interpreting what I was saying, or she got comprehension problems. I didn't say nothing foul. I didn't say nothing out the way. I ain't came at none of the workers like this. So why would I come to you like that? You know what I'm saying? Like she said it like I was demanding her to do some shit. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? If anything, bitch, I'd have told your ass get off the clock. Cause I done already had to tell a bitch to get off the clock. So I so she finally comes over, you know what I'm saying? I guess she got to walk around the kitchen and tell everybody what's going on, make a scene and shit. Okay, whatever, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to keep telling you. I'm going to let you know, hey, this, that, and that. And I done left it alone. So what you need me to do? You can look in here. Bitch, if I've been here for 3 weeks and the first day I found 8 hours worth of shit to clean up. Bitch, you can look at this table and see that it's a mess. Then she goes on to tell me again, oh, cause I do this, cause I be having so much to do. I do this when I ain't got nothing. Okay, bitch, you ain't got nothing to do, cause I'm up here, I'm handling the tickets now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the tickets now. So I'm getting the orders out. So now you can flip this table. You know what I'm saying? You said you was going to make soup, but you over playing in the plates. Okay, 54. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cause what you need me to do. And I'm like, and I'm trying to explain to her, I'm like, hey, like, first of all, bitch, calm down. I didn't say that, but in my head, I'm like, wow, what's all the rah-rah shit about? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm one of them people, I ain't gotta do all this. I think people are intimidated because I'm just calm like that. Like, like my facial expression to probably make you feel stupid. Cause I just be like, what the fuck is really going on up here? So anyways, I'm like, I'm explaining to her. I'm like, since I'm up here, I'm explaining like this. I'm explaining the shit to her. Like, since I'm up here, you saying that you need a second body and that you need help. Whoop, doop, scoop. Okay, now that I'm up here, I don't need you to do dishes. I would like for you to, I would like for you to flip your table. You know what I'm saying? Set your team up for success. And she wasn't getting it because, oh no, because you could say it a little nicer, because you could say please. And then she walk around, she do a little thing, she slamming shit, and she start to restock, basically. In the midst of her restocking, she keep talking about the shit. I done left it alone, bitch. I'm back here, I'm all over the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even saying shit. I just said what I said. And the director, he hears all this, you know what I'm saying? He hears all this, but he don't intervene because the bitch gonna walk to his office and say, cause you need to get her. Cause I can't, I can't, And the bitch, and that was it. Like we didn't discuss it until like my last hour. And like I think we crossed paths, and I said, "Yeah, that bitch is crazy." And he was like, "I told you." You know what I'm saying? I ain't call her a bitch, but you know what I'm saying. It was one of them like, and he was like, "Yeah." So he already know because he done had a run in with her. You know what I'm saying? But she don't know that I know these things. So anyway, she come back. She start flipping the table and redoing it or whatever. And then she goes on to say, yeah, because I had my own restaurant and I treated my people better than that because you could at least say please. And I'm like, what am I saying please? When you ask me what did I need, why I got to say please? The most I'm going to say is thank you. In something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I thank everybody if I ask them to do something. I'll be like, thank you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You did a good job. Woo, woo, woo. Make them feel a little, give them a little tingle. Like, damn, she said I did a good job. Okay, whatever. So she was telling me how she had her own restaurant. And bitch, I'm side-eyeing it because I wish I should have took a picture of that shit for real. But I'm side-eyeing it because I'm like, bitch, if you had your own restaurant, this kitchen shouldn't look like this. And then also, the thought I had when she said that, after she said that, it was, oh, bitch, that's why you back working a 9 to 5, ho. Respectfully. Respectfully, because, bitch, no. 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 So anyway, she talking about, because I treat my people good. She just keep going on with this shit. And I'm not even giving into it. I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I say okay, because, bitch, my livelihood is, that's why I say I'm for me. My livelihood and myself come before you and this motherfucking job. So I'm not going to lose myself, and I'm not going to lose this good motherfucking job, because this is a prerequisite to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? After careful consideration and shit. Like, bitch, hold on now. This job catapult me into some things. So I'm in this motherfucker. I'm not even the person you talking to right now. Type shit. Like, I'm me. But, bitch, I'm not even who you think you talking to. Like, bitch, I cut that corporate shit on so fast at this job. Cut that small talk shit on so fast at this job. I didn't know I had it in me. I didn't know I had that shit in me, y'all. I go in that motherfucker, I do me a little brow. I put me a little mascara, some line on, bitch. Grease that face good with that Vaseline, ho. Them motherfuckers at that job I just worked for 4 plus. They ain't never seen me like that, bitch. I'm out here, I'm wearing my hair out and shit. At my last job, they only knew me in a hat. They only seen me in a fucking hat. So I'm a whole nother person at this damn job, low key. But I'm like, bitch, I'm not finna. I just don't understand. That's why I'm like, she's lacking. Something ain't clicking somewhere in there. And then so she started pointing out little shit. Like, she making, after all this, she done flipped the table. Now she want to make everything a problem. Because why you got chicken tenders in the warmer? Because, bitch, I'm not finna be dropping chicken that take 5 minutes, opposed to dropping a fresh fry that take 2 or 3. Or however long. Why not? That chicken can stay in the warmer. I'm not going to keep it in that bitch all day. I just made a few just in case, because I was getting a lot back to back. Because I was getting a few orders. Like, this menu. So it's a senior facility. So this menu is catered to seniors. So they got little shit. You know, they got breakfast all day. They got burgers, fries, little club sandwiches, and chicken salad sandwiches, and chicken tenders, fried fish, shit like that. My thing is, bitch, if I get, I'm not gonna overwhelm myself like you are, like she's overwhelming herself. And I've noticed this. We've all noticed. We all noticed it. Bitch, I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. So if it's something that I could do in advance or have in advance, instead of doing all this, I'ma do it. So yes, chicken, I will put a couple orders of chicken tenders. But after a while, I'm not gonna let them bitches sit in there longer than 30 minutes. If I don't get no tender, I'm gonna just go ahead and toss them. Or eat them myself, or give them away. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm not gonna do nothing, because I'm not gonna do nothing silly. I don't play about people's food, nigga. So, because what? I dropped mine to order. Okay. We not the same, ho. We not the same, bitch. And she tried to make it a problem. So this is where I peep game, because I've been peeping her. Why this so silly, bitch? Because she got family that work at the facility too. She gonna tell her peoples, go back there and order something. Because I ain't never seen her peoples eat on the clock. For 3 weeks, bitch, I ain't never seen you ain't ordered shit. Unless she went back there and made it herself. If she made it herself, I ain't seen her. You know what I'm saying? And she actually might do good in the kitchen. Honestly and truly. So anyway, she tell her people, ask about some nuggets or something like that. Because it wasn't even chicken tenders. It was like these little nuggets. A substitute. It was a big chunky ass. So I'm like, some people seen, oh, y'all still got chicken tenders or we out? And I was like, nah, we got them nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, can I get some of them? And I'm like, yeah. So I dropped them fresh. Because I'm like, watch. I'm bumping shoulders with the nigga. I'm like, watch, because she probably back there telling her, because he was walking around the battle royale. No, it ain't. Just because, bitch, ain't no battle. Because I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Very needy leaks. But he people saying and he telling me, you know what I'm saying? You know how we black people communicate, bitch. One of them, I told you so. I told you that bit crazy. But, you know, we come up and chit chat while she's on her little break. Which she stayed on her break for an hour. The motherfucker already, like, bitch, we see what you doing. We see what you doing. Like, you not getting over on nobody. So, I was telling them how I seen that she sent her peoples over here to order some chicken because she was making a big deal. Because he seen me throw the tenders away, or the nuggets away, and was like, hey, I wanted some of them. And I just gave him a look like, hey, nigga, because you might be the one that I snap on, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them, like, you know I'm just playing with you, girl. Yeah, I ain't, nigga, the fuck. But I dropped her shit fresh, but I did that intentionally because, bitch, I'm not stupid. Like, I feel like I'm very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, and it's pattern recognition. Like, bitch, I done seen this before. You know what I'm saying? And the way you make a big deal out of the smallest shit, I know this. I know this. You that type of person. So I was just kind of like, I don't know. The job is smooth selling. The job is smooth selling, y'all. Honestly and truly. It's just some kinks and some tweaks that need to be made. But, bitch, damn. Why you had to be the one? You know what I'm saying? Because it was already a white boy that tried me with his big, fat, funky ass. Gonna come in there and talking about, don't get close. Because he think he had food poisoning. And I'm like, bitch, is that contagious? You had food poisoning, bitch. What you eat? I ain't seen your big ass eat shit in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm side-eyeing him. If you want to send me home, you know, since you the one in the person in charge or whatever. And I was like, nah, call your director. He'll tell you what to do. I just told him I ain't had permission to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? In which I do. But bitch, you know what I'm saying? Ask somebody else, bitch. Ask the person that I gotta ask. Type shit. So he tried it. You know what I'm saying? I said, goddamn, y'all. But in other news, you know, I did not deplete my savings. That was the whole thing about that's where I was going. That's where I was going 30 minutes ago. However long this video is, y'all. But that's where it was very much so going. I I'm grateful that I did not have to deplete my savings. I didn't even step into my savings. Hey, won't he will. And I'm grateful that I had that solitude or that peace of mind that I could think and that I could just, I had time to redirect some things, you know. I didn't want to live in, I didn't want to live in that panic or that, oh my gosh, like that hustle and bustle, like I gotta get it, I gotta get it, because I didn't have to get it. I could have just chilled. You know what I'm saying? The budget was tight. The budget was tight now. But I was okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Until I figured out whatever. But after a while, it was more so like, hold on, bitch. I don't want to deplete my savings. You know what I'm saying? I want things, and I'm not too good for a job. But I enjoyed them 4 months off. I went to Florida, a family trip. Went to my family trip in Florida. That's a whole nother goddamn bitch. The life can change like that, y'all. Prepare yourself for everything. Prepare yourself for it all. But I'm grateful that I am in my right mind, for sure. Whatever that looks like. Because it's the people that ain't in their right mind, y'all. But I'm thankful for that clarity. Grateful for I'm grateful for that 4 month stint. And that's that on that, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all ear for too long, honey. I'm about to get ready to get dressed so I can get this hair did. But yes, honey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to your girl Isha Levette. And I catch you again on another one.